Are you looking to sell a home this summer? Are you looking to buy one? Here to talk more about the San Diego real estate market is founder of the Jim Bottrell Real Estate Team. That would be the captain, the president, the CEO, the grand poobah.
Okay.
Mr. Jim Bottrell. Jim, how are we doing?
We're doing well.
All right, well, we're seeing reports that the inventory is going up, prices are going down. Do you buy that? Are you seeing that too?
I am seeing more houses in the market. I am seeing them sit on the market longer. I am seeing houses not sell. I am seeing buyers stick their heels in the sand during negotiations and win. I am seeing housing prices coming down some.
All right, and are we talking about a little bit or are we talking about a lot?
Yeah, we're just talking a market correction. So market corrections are something that happens, like, they happen often, maybe 10%, something like that, and they tend to snap right back. They're short-lived. So for example, people will be surprised that I'll bring this up. In June of 2022, most people have forgotten that housing prices declined 15%. And the reason that nobody remembers that is because June of 2023, that 15% had been recovered. And they had done that without interest rates coming down. So market corrections are not crashes. Market corrections are little blips. The question is, does this take 6 months, 12 months, 18 months for it to correct? I don't know.
So, it's interesting you bring this up because you don't read about this or you don't see it on TV a lot.
No, and that's because the news media, Forbes, Wall Street, all that stuff, they use moving averages, like 6-month running averages. Think of the giant container ships that are going, across the Pacific. When they turn that wheel all the way to one side, that ship doesn't even start to turn for 2 miles, all right? So that's what they're doing. And so I remember back in February, March, April of 2023, you guys were bringing me in here every single week because I was saying housing prices are going up. And you guys saying, well, no, Forbes, Wall Street Journal, you were one of them. You actually held an article, Union to Bruno once, and said, they're saying housing prices are going down, but you're just the realtor saying housing prices are going up. And I said, yeah, Forbes, Wall Street Journal, Newsweek, Union Tribune, they're all wrong. Housing prices are going up. And the reason I can do that is because I don't use 6-month moving averages. I'm sitting at the table watching sellers and buyers negotiate real time. I'm watching them do it as they're doing it. Over the last 45 days, I've watched the power shift from the seller over to the buyer. And that tells me that we're in a correction.
That gives you a little bit of an advantage for people that are in your, people that are using you have a little bit of advantage because then they have your insight.
Yeah, I see real-time information.
So, a selling point there. All right, so hey, walk me through it. If I'm selling a home, what do you say to me?
Okay, so if you're selling a home right now, so let's say your house on the market right now, it's very different than it was just a few months ago. A few months ago, if you put your house on the market, you were probably the only house that was for sale. But today, you've got 5 or 6 houses for sale. So you have to look at all the houses that you're competing with. Because remember, a buyer's going to come into a neighborhood and they're going to look at all the houses. They're not going to just look at yours. They're going to look at all of them. And they're going to choose the best house for the money, not necessarily the best house. So I always have advice to sellers. Look at what your competition is. Don't discount inferior houses because you may think you can't get beaten by an inferior house. You absolutely can because they can be the best house for the money. Or what we're actually seeing, what's actually, I think, driving this correction right now is, let's say your house is for sale, but 4 doors down, there's a house that's equal to yours in every respect that's also for sale, but they're getting a divorce. Or they have a financial, something has happened financially. They will accept they will accept less money for their house than you will this month. But the problem is when that inferior house sells or that distressed house sale sells, that brings down the value of your house. And it's very inconvenient to say it, but it is the truth. I mean, I've been doing this for 20 years. Because that family's getting divorced, it makes your house worth less. So I always have advice to my sellers. It said, there's going to be one buyer that comes into your market, into your community this month. You have to win that buyer. You have to win that buyer. So you need to get aggressive with your price in this market. You've got to get aggressive with your price before one of your neighbors does it for you.
Along those lines, is it worth plowing $100,000 into your renovations, or will you get that back if you tried to take that house and made the shiniest on the block, but you could upgrade, say, the kitchen?
Yeah, you got to be very careful with that. Definitely sit with a professional. If your plan is to remodel the house to sell it, that's one thing. Like I'm doing a big remodel on my house right now, but we're not selling it. But if you're doing a remodel to sell it, you need to sit down with not a contractor, you need to sit down with a realtor, because the realtor will be able to tell you, an experienced realtor will be able to tell you which things to do and which things not to do. I've had people that have brought me in and they said, well, we're going to do this big thing over here, and I'd say, okay, great. But instead, why don't you take that $20,000 and actually do the master bathroom, because that's going to make your house sell and that's going to get you more money.
Kitchens
this over here won't do it. Kitchens and baths, yeah.
Kitchens and bathrooms.
Yeah, huge. Huge. I mean, let's make a decision. I mean, let's face it. Who makes the decision when buying a house?
Moms.
Yeah,
women.
wife, right?
Yeah.
She likes kitchens and bathrooms. I learned this when I was 12 years old, and 12, 13, 14, 15, working on Christmas tree lots. That as a kid, like when the family would show up and the husband and wife, and maybe they'd split in directions, I learned at 12 years old, follow the wife. She picks the Christmas tree, right?
All right. Well, Jim, we'll leave it there. We'll pick up the conversation there. Is it going to be a good summer?
It's going to be a good summer.
All right. The lady, is it going to be a good day?